Here is one of the most common Edexcel vectors questions. Do you know how to tackle this for 5 marks? The key parts are that AN is 2OA, M is the midpoint of OB, and then we've been given these vectors that we need to label. They've then said that AP is equal to K times AB, where K is obviously a scalar quantity, i.e. AP is just a smaller version of AB. Given that MPN is a straight line, find the value of K. So first of all, let's draw that straight line. When they happen to mention that there's this other straight line crossing through the line that has the K or the missing letter or missing scale or missing ratio, you want to find 2 vectors from that straight line. So first of all, I would say probably M to N as a whole, and given that we know that AN is equal to 2OA and OA is A, that means that AN is 2A. So overall, MN would be minus a half B plus 3A. Then find a second one. I will probably go with MP. In order to find MP, I need to know AP, and in order to know AP, I need to know AB first of all. Given that we don't know the scale of AP, this is where I'm going to include K and multiply the whole of AB by the letter K, because that is the scale. Once you have 2 vectors from that straight line, then you need to expand and simplify everything so that you've got all of the A's together and all of the B's together. Now that I've got everything all together, A and B, I can compare the coefficients of A and the coefficients of B. As you can see, obviously MP is not the same length or size as MN, so they're not equal to each other. So the coefficients can't be exactly equal to each other, but there's also some kind of scale on this line. I like to use the letter X, and I tend to use it on the side of the equation or on the coefficient that's a little bit more straightforward, so 3. So let's say 3 multiplied by X, which is the scale of MP, would give us 1 minus K. That's our equation for A. Now we need to do the same for the coefficients of B, using the same additional scale X. So now we have equations for the A and B coefficients. We just need to solve these to find K. I actually don't really care what X is. The point is to find K. Now it's just linear simultaneous equations. I'm going to multiply the second equation by 6 and then add those 2 equations together. Now I have an equation with just K, I can solve it. So K is 2/5, or in other words, 0.4. If you found this helpful, make sure to check out the GCSE Maths Pro YouTube channel where you can find full videos going through everything that we've just seen.